Let's take a look at this problem. We got 8/9 b minus 4/5 plus 14/15 b minus 1/2. Now first, let's identify our like terms. Got 8/9 b and 14/15 b. And we'll want to combine these two together. I can go ahead and rearrange them so they're together. 8/9 b plus 14/15 b. And then I'll put the negative 4/5 and the minus 1/2 together. Now I want to get a common denominator where the terms have b's in them. So I want to find the LCD of 9 and 15. So first thing I do is I do the prime factorization of each number. 9 is 3 times 3, and 15 is 3 times 5. My LCD, I take a look at each prime. For example, I start with 3. Now I'm looking for the greatest number of 3's on a single line. There's 2 of them here, there's 1 of them here. So the greatest number of 3's on a single line is 2 of them. Then I go to my next prime, which is 5. There's no 5's here, and there's 1 5 here. So the greatest number of 5's on a single line is 1. 3 times 3 is 9, times 5 is 45. So I'm going to rewrite each one of those with that new denominator. Now you take a look at your old denominator and you ask, what did I multiply it by to get my new one? For example, here I had a 9, and I ended up with 45. So I multiplied the bottom part by 5. So we also have to multiply the top part by 5. Here I multiplied the bottom part by 3, so I have to multiply the top part by 3. Now for these, I want to get a common denominator. And both of these are primes, so 5 times 2 is 10. So minus 10 over, or 10, and then minus, and then a 10 down here. Again, we look at our old denominator. We ask, what do we multiply by to get our new one? We multiply the 5 by 2. So we multiply the 4 by 2. Whatever we multiply by the bottom, you have to multiply by the top. Here we multiply the bottom part by 5, so we multiply the top part by 5. So that's going to give us 40 over 45b plus 42 over 45b minus 8 over 10 minus 5 over 10. Now since they have the same denominators, we can combine together the top parts. 40 plus 42 is 82. 45th b minus negative 8, negative 5 is negative 13 over 10. Now you can also use your calculator to do those. A lot easier actually, if you have a TA3, TA4. Let me get it up and running here. Still loading. There we go. Okay, I'm going to I guess I don't have to exit out. I'm not in anything. Okay, so I'm going to type in, combine together these b's, 8/9 plus 14/15. So 8 divided by 9 plus 14 divided by 15. Enter, and when you get a decimal, you do math, enter, enter. And that gives me 82 over 45, which is what I would have came up with down here. Negative 4/5, negative 1/2. Negatives on the very bottom row here. Negative 4 divided by 5 minus 1 divided by 2. Enter, we get a decimal, and we do math, enter, enter. And that gives us our negative 13 over 10. And, okay, so here I got 82 over 45. B minus 13 over 10. And that would be your answer.